Good evening, this is Mrs. Klett. I am recording your study video for NEFE Book 5, Financial Services. Where would be the safest place to keep money that you were saving for a down payment for a car? Would you put it in your savings account, your checking account, and would you hide it somewhere in your room? Or would you purchase a share of your favorite stock? Now remember, you have to have the money. It has to be what we call liquid so that you can get to it pretty quickly. Give me a benefit of using your checking account that is not a benefit of using a savings account. Hint, 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 you can write something on checking that you can use as a receipt that you cannot do on savings. So, can you give me one thing? When you write and sign a check, who can legally cash that check? Can you? Or can the person you wrote it to? Or can the bank without that person? Who can cash the check that you wrote to another person? They're called the payee. So, you need to know who can cash that. Who is responsible for confirming your bank account balance? And the clue here is your. You think you've lost, well, anyway, you can't find your debit card. You think it might be stolen. What is the very first thing that you should do? Very first thing. Who can stop people from using that? Who would you let know? What can you not do with an online banking account? Can you buy tickets to something online on your online banking account? Well, not unless they're advertised on the bank site itself. But you can't buy them directly on the bank site unless, like I say, they're there advertised by the bank. But you can check your account balance. You can deposit a paycheck into your account, and you can receive alerts when your account information has changed. Now, what's the one thing with a mobile banking, like on your smartphone, can you not do? Can you deposit a paycheck? Yeah. Can you receive alerts when your account information has been changed? Yes, you can. Can you transfer money from your account to someone else's? Yes. What about cash? Can you get money out of your smartphone? What can you not do at an ATM with these banking actions? Can you check your account balance? Yeah. Can you get cash from an ATM? Actually, that's a very good place to get it from, as long as you're careful with your information. You can even deposit a paycheck to your account. But can you transfer money from your account to someone else's account on an ATM? No, you can't. I need one good reason to use online banking. There are the same fees with online banking that there are with regular banking. Your online accounts earn the same amount as interest as your other accounts. And if you have trouble keeping track of your check payment transactions, then you need to get some help, because you need to be able to do that whether it's online banking or regular banking. So that makes no difference. What about a college student that goes out of town but doesn't want to change their account to where they're going? Okay, now I need to know an advantage of electronic funds transfer, EFT. All that is done without, you set it up and it just does it every month. And that's not online banking. This is like when you deposit your paycheck into your checking account. It just directly dumps it in there, and then you're able to use that money. It's a good way to keep your personal financial information from your paychecks secure, but it won't necessarily keep your online information secure. The withdrawals from an EFT account is usually not limited because the EFT goes directly into your banking account. And no, you don't earn more interest on that account. If you think someone knows your online banking login information, what do? First thing off, to prevent unauthorized access to your bank account. What do you have to set with every online anything that you sign up for, and that you should change pretty often to make sure that somebody doesn't hack into it? If you use a credit card to buy something online from the internet, what do you look for on that page? No, you don't look for the word secure. No, you don't look for approved by the Federal Trade Commission, and no, you don't look for a file folder. You look for a locked lock. That's what tells you that it is secure. A locked lock. It's a picture down in the corner. Who is responsible for verifying information on your bank statement to detect any fraud or errors? Once again, the key word is your bank statement. Okay, this one might be a little more difficult. You got a text message from your favorite music store, and the message says, we're offering, now this is text, we're offering a special half price off sale for our frequent customers. When you return the message on text, you're told that you can only get the discount if you order by phone. You've been wanting some speakers, so it sounds like a good deal. What action should you take? Should you just go ahead and buy the speakers and not worry about it? Or should you call up the store, look up their number, and call the store themselves instead of calling the number that they gave you on the text? Call the number of the store to confirm that this is a true and honest sale. Or should you just go ahead and make the call that they gave you, place the order, and use your debit card? Or do you just make the call to place the order only if you can pay when you receive an invoice? They're still going to get that invoice to you, they've got to get some of your information, address, phone number, all that stuff. Well, they've already got your phone number, but they'll get your address, which leads to getting other things. So that is not one of the options. When you go through your emails, you see a message that your debit card is no longer valid, which surprises you. It includes a web link where you can confirm information to reactivate your card. What is the name of the thing that these people, if this was a fraudulent thing, what would they be doing? And no, it's not reeling out and trying to bring it in, but it sounds like that. It's not freeware, it's not spam, and it's not spyware. These people are trying to fish for information from you. So what is this called? Do sales clerks have to accept your check if you write it very neatly and nicely? Do they have to take it at their business? What do you do if you write the wrong payee name when you write a check? Can you just cross it out and write something else in? That would be scary, wouldn't it? Because then anybody could take any check and write their own name in. You have to either void that check, that's the safest thing to do, and shred it, or you have to initial where you've re-signed it, where you've signed something else. But the best thing is to void that check and shred it. In using a debit card, who's giving the bank permission to immediately remove money from your bank account? Again, your bank account. Can you replace a lost, unused gift card by requesting another one from the company that you got it from? Are they going to give you a gift card back? Do credit unions and banks, are they basically the same? Do they provide the same services? What do you think? Okay. I need you to be able to tell me the difference between a checking account debit card and a gift card. They're very different things, so be able to tell me like how the money's deducted from your bank account, or is the gift card even linked to a bank account? I need you to be able to give me strategies that you can use to protect your financial information and bank account funds. And there's going to be a savings account, a debit card, the ATM, and online banking that you need to give me some strategies for each of those: savings account, debit card, ATM, online banking to keep your financial information and bank account funds safe. You're trying to protect them. If someone just graduated from high school, but they're going to live in a dorm in another state, and she is going to use her own bank account from that is in her hometown, but she's going to use it at the new location. What are 3 services that you would recommend to her to use while she's in school, and why? So I need 6 answers. 3 of the services that you would recommend that she would use, and each one of those, why you would recommend those. Okay, if you're going to a wedding and wedding festivities that take place somewhere else, I need you to be able to tell me what the wisest way is to pay for these services, and I'm going to give them to you in a minute, and to give me not only how you would pay for it, but why you chose that. So your 3 choices are cash, debit card, credit card. And one of the expenses, plane ticket. Would you use cash, debit card, or credit card? And tell me why. Wedding gift, cash, debit card, credit card, and why you chose the one of those 3. What about meals during the trip? Would you use cash, debit card, or credit card, and why? And a taxi to and from the hotel, cash, debit card, credit card, which one, and why? Okay, you need to know the things that you have to fill out on a check. Remember, we practiced writing checks, so you should be able to do that without any problem. And you need to be able to reconcile a bank statement. There are lots of different websites you can go on to practice that. Moneyskills.com is one, but you may remember from when we did that several times in class, so you will have to reconcile. It's a short one. It's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 entries. So it's not bad, but you're going to have to show me your work, tell me how you did it, and come up with the right answer. There you are. But that is worth a full 10 out of your 50 points. So it's a big question. So there you are. Good luck, and God bless you all.